Nice.
Welcome to Table Forged.
Hello.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Matt.
I'm Will.
And today we have for you
Red Flags. The game of terrible dates.
Yeah. Oh, God.
This game was was released out in 2015. It's a game by Jack Dyer, the creator of Super Fight and Blank Mary Kill.
And if you want to give the premise.
Oh yeah, so the way this game works is that we're all going to take turns being a single, and the other two people are going to find suitors for us.
Yeah.
The problem is each suitor has a red flag, a baggage.
A little bit.
Some are...
Just a small bit.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you've never gone dating before and you don't know what a red flag is, that's a red
need
flag.
help. Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We did a couple of practice rounds before just to kind of get a feel for it, and this is going to be interesting.
It's going to be very interesting.
Right, and just to kind of give you an idea already of like what kind of red flags you're looking at, the card on top here of our last play was brings X to a first date, which, depending on your personality, is either a red flag or a good time.
Yeah.
But then on like one of the perks, of course, is like the person owns a vineyard. Who doesn't want to be with someone who owns a vineyard? That sounds like a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Your goal is to actually find a good suitor that'll last you a long time. So, yeah, it's not thinking of just that first date only, but it's just kind of like, oh, what are you looking at long term that you can live with?
Yep.
We're gonna play, I think, 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So just to kind of, we're gonna play 2 rounds, keep it kind of short, and the person with the highest number of points or red flags they personally collect wins the game.
Sounds good.
To start off with, the person who's had the most dates has to go first.
It's gonna be the first single.
Is going to be the first single. So I am a single guy. So technically, it's like I guess I've gone on the most dates recently-ish. But I don't really like going out with people because I'm incredibly introverted. Yay.
Yeah, you're part of a channel that's hopefully going to try to bring joy to as many followers as possible.
Millions of people who hate us. Got it.
Yep. There we go.
Yep.
That'll work.
Both Ryan and I are married. So I mean, I don't know what it like. If every time we go like out to eat or go to a movie somewhere else does count as a date, or
it could now. As previous argument when we first started, I'm the token dad of the group, so dating right now is
he is a child. Childs do not let you date.
I mean, if we want to go who recently went on a date, my wife and I went on a double date to see Frozen 2. So I guess I don't know if that counts. I know.
Poor man.
I know.
Oh.
To give it credit, it wasn't terrible. I was entertained a little bit.
A juggling penguin can entertain a lot of things. It doesn't mean you necessarily go repeatedly.
Look, I'll say it this: if you think of all the Disney sequels they've come,
it's fair.
It's actually
one of the better sequels.
It's one of the better sequels.
Yeah, fair.
Yes, but technically Disney now owns the best sequel of all time. Or one of. I mean, you can make
Terminator 2?
Well, they do own that now because Fox was the one I think that owned. I gotta look that up.
We gotta figure that out. Anyways.
But no, they own Empire.
That's true.
But they don't own Godfather 2, which are kind of arguably 2 of the best sequels done.
That's fair. While we come back from our nerdery rampage now against a movie that probably neither me or Ryan are watched, but I actually heard makes a pretty good D&D campaign. We're gonna start up this game right here. So,
am I gonna be the first single?
I mean, I'll be single this time, sure.
Right.
Okay, fine.
I'll be single. So, boys, who wants to take me on a date?
So the way the order is going to go is Ryan is going to have 2 perk cards, that's the white cards, to have the suitor, and then I'm going to present mine. Afterwards, Ryan's going to put a red flag onto my suitor, and I'm going to put a red flag on his. That's the baggage. And then we're going to argue as to why Will should pick our suitor versus the other.
Well, this suitor, you're going to know is calm, always under pressure, because they're a firefighter. They have got to perform in the harshest of conditions.
I like that. I need a big, strong, strapping, leather-clad man in my life.
And
Fire suits used to be made out of leather, and I don't know what they're made out of now.
I know how much you like food, but you know how bad food can be when you get sick. How miserable life just becomes.
Oh yeah.
Well, while you're dating this person, you will never get sick.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So you don't have to.
That is a useful combination
about
of stuff.
Cancer, STDs, none of that stuff.
And they're a firefighter, so you know they're hot.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Oh, wow. The puns have started. Okay. All right. Well, so my suit for you is not a firefighter, but they are a spin instructor.
I don't know what a spin instructor is.
Neither do I, but they're athletic and they're nimble, probably.
Awesome.
So you know what?
Apparently, a spin is a type of fitness class, is my understanding.
There you go.
So they're a fitness instructor.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm listening.
And here's the thing. They always give you perfect gifts.
I don't like gifts.
I hate you.
I've said this repeatedly. I thought we were better friends. It's like, I don't like receiving gifts because then I feel like you want me to give you a gift back 90% of the time.
You don't have to worry about giving a gift back. They just know how to give you perfect gifts, okay?
Oh. I mostly like money, so they just give me money for free, basically.
Money's also a gift.
Okay,
there you go.
A gift of change.
Yep.
Well, here's the red flag of it, because you're an intelligent person. You enjoy a good conversation.
Oh yeah.
Well, how would you? Would you enjoy it every time you start a sentence to try to have a conversation with them? They're yawning every time you're talking.
I mean, I have a lot of people do that already.
Yeah, but
see. So, what about my little firefighter friend?
The thing is,
yeah,
an accident happened with this firefighter friend at one point, and they got rigged to a time bomb.
Yeah, but they're firefighters. They know hazmat.
So they're currently rigged to a time bomb.
Yes, they are.
They probably have. They're a firefighter. You know they're going to have connections to the bomb defusal unit, so it's not that big of a deal. It'll be taken care of.
This person is ready to blow at any minute, not in the good way.
Ew. All right.
And you're near them.
Yeah, but once the time bomb's taken care of, then you're good. You never have to worry about getting sick. If there's a kitchen fire, they're gonna take care of it.
This person is very flexible, very nimble.
But they
apparently every time I say something, they start yawning.
Yeah, but they'll just give you money and it'll be fine, you know.
Though there is some truth in not being able to get sick ever again.
Yeah.
If the bomb goes off.
You'll be dead. You'll be quite dead.
Whew, this is a hard sell, actually. Whew, that turned it around a lot, because I was definitely leaning more towards the firefighter and he never gets sick. I'm like, all right, I'm a millennial basically. I don't do health care. I need someone to save me whenever I do something inevitably dumb.
Yeah.
But that rigged to a bomb, it's like that stipulation kind of makes it.
Yeah, but the bomb can, once that's taken care of, it's
taken care of, because otherwise you're gonna be dead.
Well, you don't have to worry about it.
He doesn't have to be there while they're defusing the bomb.
Oh, but I would have to, because I wouldn't learn how to do it. That's the problem. It's like the perfect gift in that case would be a bomb disposal.
But what if the time bomb? It won't get. There isn't enough time.
You want to hear that every time you talk?
I don't talk that much sometimes. What if I'm with someone I actually like?
But what if the time left over is not enough? There isn't enough time for the bomb defusal team to come and actually stop it. You know, it's like, hey, I'm ready for this date. Oh, by the way, you're gonna blow up in a minute, so you know.
True. But also knowing someone would yawn every time I start a sentence would be a wonderful thing to do to awful people. So I think I'm gonna give it to you, Matt. Which sounds inappropriate out loud now that I've said those words. Because, honestly, the yawning, it just means I can have fun whenever they're trying to get some exercise. And it's like, honey, while they're trying to breathe correctly, and it's just like, oh.
The other one's, unfortunately, lead singer of your favorite band that loves sports. You don't care for sports.
I don't care for, yeah.
Drives a blank, I mean...
A blimp?
Yeah, that could be interesting.
Or
depending on how you feel, that may or may not be a red flag tenders during sex.
I mean,
They like starting fires while I'm kidding.
I mean,
Snorts.
something. Pixie stick dust.
Really wants you to try it.
See, my red flags, I don't think would affect you. 50 Shades of Grey is literally the only book they've ever read.
Oh, that would affect me.
That would? Really?
Reasons.
Is a 60-year-old virgin.
That I have. We're not going to say words anymore. Anyways, so how's this going? Hey, guys.
This is a little bit of a PG-13 on this end.
Yeah.
We're probably definitely going to cross lines
Yeah.
a lot.
But and how it works is when you draw four
Four
cards
four
and
perks.
3 red flags.
Yeah. So now the person to Ryan's left. No, my left, because I'm
Yeah,
going.
so you gotta give me a.
I went first. So yeah, so now Ryan goes. The person to Ryan's left, which is going to be Matt,
Yeah.
gets to lay down perk cards, and then I'll lay down perk cards, and then we flag up.
All right.
Oh, and we keep the actual cards we have in order to represent the number of points we've earned throughout the gameplay.
Yep. Okay. All right, Ryan. This person this suitor I have for you is an organic farmer.
Oh.
So, all the foods that they grow, that you will eat with them, are 100% organic. No, no bad growth. I'm trying to find the right terms, but there's no
Pesticides. No pesticides
No
on them.
pesticides.
Yeah.
No growth hormones.
Yeah,
none of
exactly.
that crap.
That's what I was looking for. No growth hormones.
It rots slightly faster.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100% organic.
It takes a lot more. You have to get it fresh, otherwise.
We're not with the red flags, so stop.
Sorry.
And they always make time for you.
Do they?
Yes.
If you're out in the field with them.
Yep. They always make time for you. Always making time for any game sessions, plowing the fields,
Wow.
I know.
Wow. You know what? It's a good idea.
Yep.
That's great.
Yep.
That's wonderful.
Yep.
Thing is, though, organic farmer, they're going to be rough. They're going to be dirty. They always make time for you, but the more time you need, the less food they're going to be able to make for you. And honestly, it's not like it's going to keep for too long because they have to rely on using bugs and other things and stuff like that. But they're going to look like a farmer. They're not going to be the most physically attractive person you've ever seen. And even though they're making time for you, it doesn't mean necessarily they're going to like what you do. And I know one thing you love to do, and that's play video games. And you know what? They do too. And so you can either have farm fresh materials that honestly is kind of it's organic, which means we don't use chemical pesticides and stuff like that. But honestly, you're supposed to wash your food anyways. If you're worried about that, you're probably going to have some horrible, horrible intestinal issues.
Yeah.
They'll always make time for you, sure, but they're going to be just hanging out watching you do stuff. They're not going to get into it and actually give you that debate you want about video games.
What's the red flag?
All right.
He's making a compelling argument. I love video games.
Well, here's the thing.
Attractive.
You need to be careful of any kind of text or emails you have with this person because they're always going to post them online.
Oh.
Every text and every email.
That's a red flag.
They will always post them online.
True.
That is definitely a red flag.
You have to be careful what you say with this person.
Now, in order to save time, just to help you, right? So in order to save time, right, to spend time with you, they want to spend time with you, right? Mm-hmm. Well, they have to skip certain things, so they never wash their hands. In order to spend time with you and work the farm at the same time, they never wash their hands. Do you know what's going to be on their hands?
Hey, everything on that farm is going to be natural.
Even the poo?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, natural.
Everything. They're just trying to get through as quick as possible to spend time with you. Yeah, I'll post all of your texts and emails.
Well, there's still a way to take care of that. That making time just has to be in the shower.
There you go.
I might put up all my texts and emails, but usually it's because you give me funny stuff to put up. You've probably sent me more funny stuff. Anything else? That's just between you and me. We're going to be on the phone talking, not texting any of this or emailing any of this. But we'll also play games. We'll talk crap at each other. And look at me. Look at how hot I am. I'm amazing. look at this person.
This
person works in the dirt all day, spends time with you, but they're putting their grubby mitts all over you. Who knows what they're doing?
Do you know how many trolley video gamers that these texts and emails will get posted online for their app for their access to? They'll get back at you for that.
But only the texts and emails.
And this is going to sound weird, becoming from putting myself out there as a part of a tabletop channel.
Yeah.
I'm more of a private person in a lot of ways. I don't want a lot of my getting out there.
First swear.
Oh.
All right, cut the film. We're going. Oh no, we'll keep going. Okay.
No. We'll bleep it. It's fine.
We'll fix it in post. Okay.
My bad.
Yeah, you're good.
This guy. So, what point were you making that you ruined the
I don't want a lot of my stuff out there. The washing the hands, there's Purell. I can grab a garden hose. I mean, I can find ways to take care of that.
Look, I'm not saying that I'm not going to stream my stuff, right? Because that's probably what my job is. I'm a professional video game streamer. I love games to the point where I'm going to do that right there. I will help you with everything you want to do that you already are doing. I'm also going to make your eyes boil for my level of hotness. I'm just saying.
That's also a little bit of a red flag, because if I have no eyes, then I can't see the hotness anymore.
And you can't send text or emails.
There is speech to text.
There is.
And there are softwares that can read your
text. But are you really going to do that? I mean, out in public, just start gabbing at your phone, the horrible thing?
I'm all the memes that way.
Exactly. And I'm going to be sharing. I'm probably going to be sharing memes with you in every possible way, and that's probably why most of these.
The hotness is going to boil my eyes out, so I'm going to miss out on your memes.
Oh, why you got to be like selling my own stuff? All right, Matt, take your dang Ooh. I don't even care anymore. So my other two options were like a hot barista and being extra supportive. And I'm like, no. I mean, super hot is like, okay. But doesn't understand any word that starts with the letter D.
The hot barista might have worked.
And then has to pee every 5 minutes for 5 minutes. Infinite pee. Pee for days.
My other ones was I had a resting dumb face.
I mean,
tell me I'm beautiful.
But she's blistering hot on top of her.
This one I just thought was funny. It describes all food as yummy yummers.
That would be hilarious and annoying very quickly.
I just like to see
that would have been a good one for Will to have played on the organic farm.
Oh yeah, yummy yummers. So now.
I'm the single.
Dear Matthew.
Yeah. What do you got for me?
Let's figure out what exactly it is that really makes you tick. You know what? I think in someone that you're going out with, you need someone who is honest.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I like honesty.
And is patient.
Yeah.
And if you have both those traits right there, we can do whatever.
Yeah. They're honest and patient, but how affectionate are they?
Hmm.
And you will literally not age while you date them. So you can keep dashing good looks for as long as you want.
Yeah, they'll be crawling on you forever. You won't have a moment. They're over super nice and stuff like that. I'll wait till you're comfortable. And if you look like you need a break, I'll tell you. It's like, hey, you look like you need a break. Why don't you go take a nap? The problem, though, is like, as much as they're affectionate and stuff like that, and like you'll never age, are you sure you'll never age? Because they're kind of a compulsive liar. They'll tell you sweet nothings, but are they telling the truth? Really?
They're a compulsive liar, but do you really want to be with someone who refers to their genitals as their no-no place? I mean, they can be honest and patient.
I'm honest with you, though.
They're like 5 years old.
I'm honest with you, though, about what I say. I'm not gonna lie about.
And you're honest about your genitals as referring to your genitals as their no-nos.
And I'm a very patient person. No matter how much you want to play with my no-no. Definitely PG-13, guys.
This is the perfect way to make it PG-13.
Crossing that line to PG-13. Enjoy the PG-13. We could probably at this point not even worry about the S word that was said earlier.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying. Yeah, we all have issues growing up. We were referring to things in weird ways. It's my no-no spot. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, but we all know.
But I'm going to honestly tell you how I feel about
gets
you.
boring.
And I care. Someone who's
bored with that eventually.
Someone who's very affectionate but compulsive liar, what are they really going for? What's their goal? You gotta be honest. What's their goal?
Okay, I think I've made my decision.
So you want the one that's always telling you their genitals are a no-no?
I don't. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with that one.
Yeah, you are.
The compulsive liar thing. It kind of.
It does brings the whole thing into question.
It hits home with me in some area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean the other one there's
amateur cannibal.
I mean, I was honest with you, and I'm very patient.
You fire your most hated coworker or boss, or loves staying in.
Now, the calls you to a 4 to your face would fit way too well with the honest and patient. It's like, you're a 4.
Yeah.
But like mine was like sexist, and I'm like, well, okay, and swears you look exactly like their sister, but says that's a good thing. I wanted to make it awkward, but not that awkward. that would be like, why are you affectionate? You look exactly like my sister, and you don't age. And then the two positives were like loves theater and loves the 80s. I'm like, how can I sell those?
Yeah. I think
Kind
it's
of
a little
pop
difficult.
hair. It's like you weren't even born in the 80s. Or just barely at best.
I strive to. I've always wished I was born in the 80s.
That's
Yeah.
Okay. So now it gets back to me, right?
Gets back to Will.
Oh God. So boys, tell me I'm sweet and hot and deserving of your attentions, and tell me what we do on our first date. Ryan gets to go first on this one.
You know what?
Come on, my sweet
This
baby.
might help with our channel.
Oh God.
They're a YouTube celebrity, so we can help get word about the channel and everything
Free advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because we're on YouTube and having to talk things out, we're a great
We're always having to
conversationalist,
talk.
so we always got something to talk about.
I can appreciate a good conversationalist. All right, so we got that put up there. What about you, Bachelor number 2?
All right, this person for their first date, you're going to go to a bar, not just any bar. Well, actually, yes, you can go to any bar you want because this person can get you free drinks forever at any bar in the world.
Oh.
Not only that, but here's the thing.
My alcoholism.
But that's not the only thing. You would think that alcohol breath, that might get pretty bad and stuff, but no, no. Their morning breath smells like fresh baked cookies.
Oh, I have a big thing about smells. Being a chemist of any sort, you're like have a big thing about smell. This is a hard one already. Thanks, guys. What should I worry about though between these two? I mean, Bachelor number 1. Tell me about Bachelor number 2. Something terrible about them.
Well, I mean, how would you like to be called by their ex's name every time you wake up in the morning?
I have. But at least it smelled like fresh baked cookies. All right. But what's Bachelor number 1's conniption? What's their fits in the tantrums?
They're a YouTube celebrity. They're a great conversationalist, but the thing with their channel is that they have to put air quotes around every word they say.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
that would be.
But you can ignore that. But you've got the great conversation, so you'll never be bored. You'll always have a subject to talk about.
That's bothering me. Just the littlest bit you're doing of like, it's like,
And you know what? Yes, I can get you free drinks at a bar every time. But how long before you have cirrhosis of the liver?
Well, if I don't remember my name, I'm not worried about someone telling me the wrong one. And to be fair, and to be completely honest and true, I have given fake names to random strangers for years, so...
And here's the thing. If they call you by your ex's name, if you're drunk enough, you're going to be like, you bet your sweet Bippy on that name.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I invented you bet your sweet Bippy.
I mean, this is kind of a hard pull, guys. Like, tell me a little bit more on some of this. I don't, because it's just like, really, getting called the wrong name, again, I've done that. It's like, I like a great conversationalist,
exactly.
and that can
drinks
do
in
a
the
lot
bar
of things.
and all the time. They're gonna be too slurred to even speak. So how are you ever gonna actually talk to them to enjoy that fresh baked cookie smell? Because while their breath may smell like fresh baked cookies, perhaps my YouTube channel is cooking, and therefore I can make those cookies.
I mean,
perhaps. But what if their channel is like those constant top 10 list channels?
oh god. And the reason why you never see their face is because I keep doing little quotes. Oh.
But I'm still getting.
Oh no! I hate it so much.
I like how you're committing to the character.
I don't want to give Matt the win because of the air quotes, but I have to because of the air quotes. Because it's just like a great conversationalist with nothing but air quotes. Just kind of like, I can't. I have to give it to Matt. I have to give Matt the win.
At least I can stop doing the air quotes.
Oh,
okay, well, applause to you for committing to the character. I like that.
Oh, Lord.
The other ones I had were, I mean, owning Mars is kind of cool, but if we can't get there.
I had amazing dancer and a murder person.
And the other was volunteers with elderly people.
Why is that also a red flag, too? Because it's both. Is a mer person. Red flag is a mer.
The other is add you as an emergency contact on the first date. I mean, and always wearing a Bluetooth headset.
That just means I get to mess with them more.
Yeah. I had Afraid of Sunlight. I thought that'd be funny as a YouTuber thing, but I don't know.
I mean,
that's not that bad.
That's kind of what I do now.
And the other one I was thinking of was super clingy.
Oh, that would be the absolute worst. Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind a little bit of like being affectionate, like in that last one.
Yeah.
But it's just like that whole. If you're a cellophane on somebody, you need to get. I am not trying to be preserved in the fridge. You serial killer psychopath. All right, so that went.
Oh, sorry.
Sweet Ryan, dear Ryan.
So Ryan is the next single.
We have to make you happy. All right. So, Matt.
My okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Oh Lord.
Wow. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so the suitor I have for you, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
They are a yoga instructor.
Ooh, flexible.
Yes, very flexible, my friend. Not only that, they give great great massages. Ooh, flexibility and comfort, my friend.
You know what?
Well, what have you got for me, suitor number 2?
You know, a yoga instructor, very flexible, awesome. Gives great massages, awesome. Cheap. You know what's not? Has front row seats at every sporting event. Every sporting event you could possibly ever want to go to. And you still want that great massage and everything like that. You know what's great about a massage? It's really about the physical affection more than anything. And you know what? I give the perfect amount of physical affection. So, no matter what type of affection you need, I give the right amount.
So what? That's compelling. What's the red flag?
Well, you know darn well they've given the perfect amount of physical affection because they have slept with literally everyone.
That means I know a few tricks.
It also means you have you have more STDs than James Bond.
Only if you didn't wrap your tool, fool. Remember, kids, health. There are different types of condoms for different people. The bad thing, though, about being a yoga instructor, you get great massages. That's great, cool. This person, however, obviously is a little bit one of those kind of more hippie types. So they're probably going to take you, even on the very first date, to couples therapy.
Ooh.
They're going to force you to go to that. It's like, do you really want them, and their therapist to get to know each other right off the bat?
At least our stuff is worked out, though. You could be as white as the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
So how am I gonna, feel anything?
Look, you'd be surprised. And besides, there's a lot of elasticity in a lot of the human skin. If you take care of your stuff, which this person probably has, just saying. It's like, I know tricks that you've never even heard of.
And the reason why they want to go to couples therapy on the first date is because they care.
That's your argument?
Yeah, that's a really poor argument on my part.
Look,
I'm sorry.
I'll help you enjoy the games more than you thought you would.
Yeah, but the problem is, though, is knowing you slept with every person while I'm at the sport, I know you banged the entire offensive and defensive line.
Yeah, and I chose you. I chose you.
Still.
Which says
weird.
something. Your value.
Yeah, but I know you've been the football.
You can't make a goal without getting a few punts. Sport ball, y'all. I know it real well. I'm just saying. No team, no player is great without a little practice.
Yeah, and you had all the practice.
And the team I chose to be on is Team U. That's the team I went with. Everyone else knows. And how else do you think I got you front row tickets to every single sporting event? I had to do something. It's not cheap. But I'm willing to do what's needed for you. I put myself out there. For you.
Oh my god.
You know you like it.
I can't even right now.
Holding my composure is a little difficult with you two fools laughing like that.
No, I can't make an argument right now. This is too good.
I'm just saying. The only thing you can really say is,
Oh my
You're
gosh.
Oh,
Oh my
this
gosh.
is going to be one interesting Valentine's Day.
oh. Now the other things, like on my part, were just like, oh, the red flag was addicted to prescription drugs, which I was tempted, but it's just like, what yoga instructor isn't? And then burps and blows in your face? That'd be a terrible thing to do during a massage,
Yeah.
but be hilarious. And probably wouldn't bother you as much because you probably do the same thing back.
Yeah.
But for positives, never blames you for anything, which, honestly, it's like, that's kind of more,
Yeah.
And then generous. Look, how generous is it giving, like, oh, you get front row seats, and I'm perfectly level of physical affection. Yeah.
I had never arrived prematurely.
Oh.
Yeah.
There are many different layers on that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had astronaut, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh, I would have went with the one about
Mars.
one at Mars.
I had that one I thought was pretty bad. Has the names of all their exes tattooed on their face. But I am so happy I played my other card. That one was so funny. And then I also has a half beard and absolutely refuses to shave.
Like, from that way back
Yeah,
to
and that's
side.
how I envision it. Yeah.
It's like you get the two sides.
It's either that or just,
Or you get that under chin, that all neck beard. Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know. Maybe my best bet was to play the names of their exes, but
you wouldn't have gotten much entertainment.
It would have been. It was so worth it to play.
So last round.
I'm the single.
Oh, I gotta draw cards for
I'm
this
not gonna
one.
draw anything since this is the last turn.
The only. I gotta. Ooh, okay.
You gotta pull all the stops to tie this up, Will.
Heck yeah, dude. So I gotta go first.
Yep.
Right.
What do you have from Matt?
Yeah, I'm curious. Sorry. What do you got here?
Okay, so I know you're pretty self-sufficient, and I also know you tend to do a lot of the cooking in your home.
Yes, I do.
Right. But you know what'd be great?
What?
If the person you cook for actually liked to cook for you too. And not only that, whenever they put something out for you, it was the best you could ever get because they're a professional chef.
Ooh, I do like eating good food.
And you know what's great about a professional chef? It has the most attractive sandwich you've ever seen.
That is just such a beautiful. It's the grilled cheese bacon thick burger from Hardee's.
Exactly. It's like anything you want, any type of sandwich you want, boom.
being a chef is great and all, but wouldn't you have more fun? I think being a famous movie with a famous movie star.
Yeah.
You know, you can get out back on set. You can probably have some fun with several others. But what if that famous movie star looked exactly like your wife?
That's pretty good. Yeah. My wife is the most beautiful person in the whole world. Yeah. Now I'm trying to be good. Maybe in case my wife ever happens to watch this episode.
I'm trying to think of something.
Love you, babe.
I'm trying to think of something that won't insult your wife now. That changed up everything I was gonna do.
You better be careful.
Do I go for like broke and like offend your wifo?
How important is this tie to you, Will?
You know what?
Yep.
Sorry. Because I was gonna do one that I thought would just be funny. But you know what? Think about it, this doppelganger of your wife.
Yeah.
She may or may not have a pegging fetish.
A what fetish?
Never mind. We're not gonna do that one. We're crossing the PG
No, I
line.
just want you to repeat. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with the funny one then. We're just gonna use earmuffs whenever they hear a bad word.
Now we gotta go back when I accidentally said the bad word and insert earmuffs.
Because it'll be amazing.
Earmuffs. Earmuffs. You know, that's bad, but
I'm not gonna win.
this might be a little literal. I apologize to professional chefs out there in the world.
Oh God.
Because I know there are a lot that aren't, but there are probably a lot that are. I mean, this person, while they've got the most attractive sandwich ever,
Yeah, best one.
they're addicted to crack. So I mean, every time they talk, I mean, they're
But I gotta keep up the business. I gotta keep going at it. If I don't have anything to help me keep me up, I won't be able to make you that good sandwich every time. Especially when I'm going a whole long day of working and making all these sandwiches for everybody. Come on, man.
Will, I applaud your dedication to care and how any bad thing, Megan, you are able to flip it to make me reconsider. That's some props right there.
Look, every good chef has their thing, man. They gotta keep in there, they gotta keep at it, right? And me, I personally will make sure that you get the best sandwich as fast as you can anytime you want. Like Jimmy John's, they got nothing on me. I can put out the food, and it will look better than anything else you'll find.
Professional chef or a famous movie star that could actually be your wife.
Granted, every time you say something inappropriate to them, not necessarily even what's considered necessarily a bad word to other people, man. They're just going to be like, earmuffs, That's annoying really fast. Especially if you end up having a bad day and you come in and you start saying all that stuff and they're just screaming out earmuffs while you're trying to tell them how bad your day was. That's awful, man. Like, with me, I get you food. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to listen to your food listen to your stuff while I'm putting together this food for you, man.
Yeah, but if they're tweaking out like that, are you really sure they're actually listening?
Dude, I hear you so fast, I'm done listening before you're even finished.
Oh.
Which also means they may only last about 5 seconds.
Hey, but I can start up again in another hour. And during that hour, I'm also getting everything else, getting you some food and everything.
I curse like a sailor sometimes.
Yeah.
This might actually help me not curse. Yep, sorry.
I'm taking my sandwich and going home.
You were really close, though. That was. Good.
I know. I was like hard to sell. So the other one,
that's half the reason I played that was
just to see if I would do it.
Because the other two was just hairs transplanted from cadaver butts. Not that bad. And open mouth kisses their siblings.
I mean, you gotta practice some.
Oh my God. Stop. We're done, Will.
Every romance language, and you'll never have to work while you date them. But I'm sorry, I had to kind of do that because I was like, okay, I gotta try to win one. Let's see if I can turn this into a trump card.
Oh, you did, you cheater. So mine was like also like I had loves cats, which is just like, I mean whatever, and has an 8-pack. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know if those would be selling points necessarily.
Not okay.
But
I don't mind cats, but I'm a dog person, so
exactly.
yeah, it's good that you
So
do.
that wouldn't have sold it anywhere near as well as like having a cracked out sandwich maker.
That's a deal breaker. Okay.
Dude, you're married.
I know. Okay.
You're not getting that anymore anyway.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, that's not true. It depends on the relationship. But there's also like the one has a blank fetish, and it's just like,
I think we're gonna have to put a little warning label on
There's-
front of this
there-
one.
This is gonna be PG-13
Ish. Yeah.
a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll put a slight warning label on this one. Most of the rest of our videos,
Will definitely be more in the PG area, but
yeah.
this one definitely crosses the line a couple times because it's referring to dating.
Yeah.
And anyone who's ever been on a date, especially as an adult, not like as a prepubescent teen or anything like that. There's going to be a big differences between different types of dates you're looking for. It's like, I mean, as a teenager, I know that my idea of a date was just getting someone to go out with you. It didn't matter what kind of red flags were there. But then as an adult, it's just like, that person is really attractive, they're really smart, but they have this weird eye twitch every time I speak. I don't even know why. And they refuse to look me in the eyes.
But that was red flag, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a lot of fun. I like
Yep.
that.